Welcome back. We are us, and this is what you all have been waiting for. I know it's true. You don't need to hide how you really feel from me. I accept you. Let's get into it. Well, for whatever reason, there's just a really long load time between leaving the main menu and entering the game, and I don't know what's causing it. I mean, that's not new or anything. It's not like I'm all that, I want to say tech savvy, but that's just a term or phrase. Either way, it's just something I'm not fond of using, but computer literate is, I'm beyond that, so that doesn't apply here. You know what? I think I'm going to have to restart my computer before I record the next video. I'm getting load times where there shouldn't be any load times. Wrong one. Actually, I do want to say one thing, and that thing is, no, it's not here. It's this one. If you buy this game, and as far as I've gotten into it, I'd have to say it's definitely at least worth considering. If you buy this game, ignore this mission. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any worthwhile rewards. And it just feels terrible. Slow, it's boring. It's the sort of thing they didn't need to include, and it only drags the game down because it exists. And the only reason, the single reason that is the case, is because you are outside of your arsenal. No arsenal, no fun. This appears to be the case here, at least in my opinion. And if you buy the game and play it yourself, maybe you'll agree.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. Suspicious activity has been detected in the neutral zone north of the Oval Link. Investigating this activity is the purpose of this mission.
I changed the freaking voiceovers to Japanese again. Well, to Japanese. I didn't do it before. But it's back to English now, which makes no sense. Whatever.
Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Suspicious activity. In this day and age, that could mean anything. What?
I'm measuring unnatural variations in femtoparticle distribution. It could mean immortals are present, or that someone is manipulating the environment.
Be nice if it was just immortals. Well, not nice, but you catch my drift. The other option sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
An investigation, huh? More like Zen just wants help securing this neutral zone before anyone else can. The quicker we get this over with, the better.
If that's Zen's angle, what's stopping the other consortiums from sticking their noses into this mission? Bet you didn't think of that, idiot.
What if they are?
Huh? Of course I'm aware of that. It's why I'm not scared like you so clearly are.
Shut the hell up! I ain't scared, you ugly cow!
What did you just call me?
She's not ugly, she's just rigid.
Ladies, I'm afraid I must ask you to cease your infernal bickering before I cast you into the oblivion where my patience now resides.
Sorry.
Damn. Now that was scary.
While the hegemonic struggle between consortiums interests me little, I cannot allow the Immortals to gain a foothold in the neutral zone. Yet, intervention from other consortiums is to be expected.
You know, the 7 of us are pretty much on every Merc's hit list. Makes it especially tough whenever fights do break out.
Makes sense. This is just the briefing, and I already want to shoot you.
Bite me. See what I mean? Everyone's gunning for us. I'm not looking to pick any fights. Got no time for that noise. Think I'm gonna bow out of this one. Toodaloo.
The Five Hells accepts. I have no qualm with this mission in theory. One way or another, a consortium will occupy this territory. If it's Zen, so be it.
Innocence is also on board. Xavier's right. Whatever happens, happens.
Let's get ready then.
I'll start preparing my arsenal. See you guys there.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto-particle density levels are high. Radar will not be affected, but the mission area contains steep, uneven terrain. Your visibility will be affected by the intense blizzard. Be mindful of your blind spots. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Let us begin then.
I've already started investigating. Sensor functionality normal. Let's hurry up and finish this.
Rookie, be wary of the surrounding area. Immortals may be hiding nearby.
Attention. Acoustic sensors have picked up a unique waveform. A particular frequency repeating at a consistent rhythm.
Display the source of the sound on our consoles. Activate stealth and prepare for flanking maneuvers.
Roger that. Wait. This is...
I have visual confirmation of the source of the sound, displaying on your consoles. Identifying unit affiliation based on visual indicators. Complete.
Artist of bullet works. What is that fool doing here?
That's right. A second arsenal is positioned farther away from him. I have identified it despite its stealth capabilities. It's Falcon of Bullet Works.
No doubt here on a mission from Sky Union or Horizon. An unlikely pairing, to say the least.
What should we do?
There is no reason to continue listening quietly. All arsenals, launch a preemptive attack on my signal.
Target acquired. Firing!
Who's there? Who shot me just now? How'd they even find me?
What the? Are you seriously asking that?
Fool! Stop whining over the wide area channel. And turn off that music!
What? Yeah, how about I turn off my heart while I'm at it?
I don't like how this smells. We should have been more vigilant. Our stealth operation is compromised now, thanks to you.
Yo, investigation missions are a snooze fest. This party's popping now thanks to me.
Justice? No. Duty demands that we carry out this mission. Withdraw at once, or allow me to do my duty. The choice is yours.
Xavier, don't be so uptight, my dude. Just relax and enjoy this dope show I'm putting on.
I'm killing him first.
Yo, Corp, you gotta lighten up. Come ride this rhythm with me, baby.
No! Focus on the fight!
I am focused. Come ride that rhythm, I'm scared like you was natural.
This is so frustrating! Artist is distracting me from focusing on Falcon!
Deliberate tactic on their part, no doubt. Don't let them deceive you.
Yo, if you got time to talk, you got time to change. Woo!
Perhaps I should have brought orchestra.
crap, I hope that noise didn't make it into the freaking recording.
In death, the fallen are returned to the battlefield. Strike with such precision in this blizzard.
You're too reliant on your senses. Enough them to shake. I can discern your movements from your scent alone.
You're a liar. You can't smell anything outside of your arsenal. Which means you're cheating.
Specialist, we're withdrawing.
Aw, man! I had the hardcore track queued up and everything.
WeArEuS has withdrawn from the battlefield.
There were only two?
Mission complete.
Yeah, there were only two. Okay.
Mission accomplishment recognized. Based on the outcome of this mission, control of this area has been granted to Zen. Further investigations will be conducted later.
A hard-fought victory. It proved more challenging than anticipated.
I'm worn out. 4, give us a return sequence.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
Ironic. The battle between the consortiums only intensifies as greater control is gained over the Oval Link.
Did you say something, Savior?
Pay me no mind. Let us return and revel in our victory. Our justice is fair and true. They will come to understand that in time. In death, the fallen are returned to the battlefield.
That doesn't make sense. Okay. Not really sure how to start this because this is in fact me recording 2 days later from when I started, which would have been before before the loading ended for you guys. Don't worry, nothing has changed. I didn't waste so much time trying to get the blueprint from Snatcher. I didn't do that. I didn't accrue millions of credits, well, 1.4 million credits trying to, well, it wasn't that much exactly, but it was, maybe it was about 1 million credits, given how much I had when I started. But I didn't spend 2 straight days trying to get, well, not straight days, but you get it, it's a bit of exaggeration. 2 straight days trying to farm the blueprint from the free mission version of Snatcher because it apparently just hardly ever drops. And I can't go and get it from the co-op missions because co-op is broken because it wasn't a choice. Because I have AMD graphics drivers, or a graphics driver, whichever the case may be. which completely breaks co-op. I could show you, but then it would kill my game. No thanks. I had enough of that disappointment yesterday. I originally had no intention whatsoever of playing this game again for a while, because playing the Snatcher mission around 50 times trying to get a single blueprint is an exercise in madness. If you don't play this game, you probably won't know how getting blueprints works, and I'm still just recovering from the grind, so I'd really rather not relive my trauma. But I'm back now, because if I don't play the story missions, I don't get more free missions, which means I don't get more stuff to make in the factory, well, develop in the factory. Speaking of factories.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This is an emergency mission. A factory in Sky Union's territory is currently under attack by Horizon's forces. Your objective is to defend this factory. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
What's the makeup of these armed forces?
I'm reviewing that with Sky Union, but I have no details to share at this time. It seems the security forces stationed at the facility have been forced to entrench themselves to avoid being overrun altogether.
I don't care about some petty consortium tiff. Let them work it out on their own.
It might be better if WeArEuS took this mission. Let's prepare for dispatch. 4, keep us abreast of the combat situation.
Mission accepted. Battle data will be updated every 10 minutes.
Count me out, Major. Someone else can handle this mission if they need the credits that badly.
Crap. I keep forgetting to switch the language. Of course, again, it comes back to the issue where they talk in battle, and I can't read that when it comes to having to, well, as a result of having to focus on what I'm aiming at and dodging incoming fire.
You're going. That's an order.
Why the hell should I? If we were up against immortals, I'd be all over this mission. Fighting other people is a waste of our time.
That's for BG to decide, not you. WeArEuS has accepted this mission. You are a soldier of WeArEuS.
That doesn't make sense though. BG isn't deciding. You didn't contact BG before you decided to take the mission. Because he wouldn't have had access to the briefing that you just heard. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe being stupid is why you got cut in the face.
Shall I go on, or are you done wasting my time?
You've made your point.
We don't have time for your ego right now, understand? If you really need some grandiose reason to fight, you can look for it when you're on the battlefield.
Fine. I guess I'll come. If you're this desperate for my help, lead with that next time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my arsenal.
Once we're ready, we'll depart for the mission area. With you watching our backs, I feel good about our chances. We'll get everything situated on our way to the mission area. Make sure you have the strategy memorized by the time we arrive. That's all. Dismissed.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield.
Rude.
Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiate each Arsenal's data link. Opening small communications channel.
How dare you destroy the tower I
Command
was
this
standing
squad
on?
from the rear. 4. Link the most up-to-date battle data with all squads.
The mission has been updated based on the current battle data. Sky Union has decided to abandon the facility. It would seem the facility is too damaged to be of further use to them.
Ben? Then why are we even here? What about the...
Processing. Unidentified arsenals are approaching.
Of course
Be
they
careful.
are.
They are most likely Horizon forces.
Rookie, you and the lieutenant continue the mission. You two are closest to the heliport. Any objections?
That's an order, yeah? Consider it done.
Arsenal pilots, we are conducting an ongoing mission. Leave this area at once.
We were here first.
Terrors. Major, the enemy is terrors!
What? I figured the Western 7 had accepted Horizon's mission.
Crap, I should have switched to rockets. Making use of the freaking lasers I have equipped is not going to be useful.
Bullet works. I knew Sky Union would attempt to evacuate its valuable data, but I didn't expect interference so soon.
But you expected interference nonetheless. We're all professionals here. You have your mission, we have ours. If you wish to stop us, you're welcome to try.
I can't back down now. Not after that little exchange. It'd make Bullet Works look bad. Plus, I hate how you're talking down on us. Like your victory is a sure thing. Come on, Rookie. Let's do this.
Attention. Target Alpha is ready for takeoff. 5 targets will be taken off. Ensure no fewer than 3 safely evacuate the area.
Got objectives. Crap.
Processing. Alert. Attention. Target Alpha has been shot down.
What?
That's one down. What's wrong? Are you having difficulty with your mission?
Attention. Target Bravo is ready for takeoff. The second helicopter is taking off. The data has most likely been dispersed among them.
It doesn't matter if they disperse the data. Simply bring it all down.
Attention. Target Charlie is ready for takeoff.
This damage is fine, actually.
Is it though? Why don't you take a seat over there?
Than expected. The generator's conversion efficiency is dropping. I will withdraw.
Attention. Target Delta is ready for takeoff.
Where? This way. Nope. I need a clear shot at him. Got him. And this overheats.
Attention. Target Echo is ready for
It's
takeoff.
this way. Where is it? Gotcha.
This damage is of no consequence.
Stop running.
The targets have evacuated the area and arrived at the safe zone. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Nicely done, you two. We were able to put out the fires while you kept terrorists busy. Rescue operations are going smoothly, too. You guys
Oh,
made
right.
all
I
the
forgot I
difference
have
out there.
that.
Still, I'm a little concerned by what Terrace said. If Horizon's mission was just a face-saving, then what was Terra's real after?
I don't think you can ever really understand why someone fights. Everyone, even us, is out fighting for different reasons. Wouldn't you agree, Major?
At any rate, as far as Terrace is concerned, we'll just have to defer to BG's judgment. 4. Map a return sequence.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence. Return according to instructions.
I was honestly not expecting that to go as well as it did. There was a secret objective. And once again, the loading time stretched on into infinity, and I had to restart the game. But it's the same day, so good news. Now, let's see if the mission actually saved or if we have to do it again and all of this talk is worthless. No, apparently not. It worked out.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. We've confirmed that a Horizon freight train is transporting illicit materials through the neutral zone.
Oh god, it's Snatcher. I don't want to do this. But even if I put it off, the mission will still be waiting for me later. That's even more haunting.
Your objective is to investigate the train's cargo and respond to any materials that are in violation of the treaty. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Huh? Aren't there immortals to break?
This mission does not have designated enemies.
Trust me, it will. It will.
Then I don't want to do it. I want to break stuff.
My lady, you mustn't behave so boorishly.
Well, that's definitely nicer than I would have put it.
Hurrah!
Who the... His literal name better be Harumph. Who the frick thought... What voice actor thought literally saying Harumph was a good idea?
WeArEuS will accept this mission. Register us for.
I mean, don't get me wrong. English voice acting can be good. Unfortunately, I'm just really aware of how bad it can be. And that isn't to say that all of the voice actors doing their parts in this version of the audio are all bad. I'm just saying I'd rather avoid taking the chance.
Registration confirmed.
That was rather fast.
I'm an investigator and analyst, not a fighter. As long as there are no enemies, this should be easy for me.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna have a stroke then.
You see, my lady? Mercenaries are not merely hired killers. They have other duties as well.
Yeah, but...
Well, this is a surprise. The mystery pilot of that black arsenal is just an old man on babysitting duty.
That is not an incorrect interpretation. I made no attempt to hide my identity, though. You'll see I'm properly registered in the mercenary database.
Knight, do you think my Lord Brother will praise me if I do this mission?
But of course. Young Master Savior will undoubtedly be pleased to discover that you've completed a mission on your own.
Okie dokie. The Five Hells accepts.
Mission acceptance confirmed. Sending the schedule for the freight train.
Okay. Bye-bye, Rookie.
If you'll excuse us.
Rookie, if you accept this mission, you should prepare for a combat situation.
So... yeah, I've got nothing.
Ideally, we'd only need to investigate. But given the tensions between the consortiums, BG thinks anything could happen. Anyway, I've said my piece. Excuse me now.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Hey, where's that suspicious train?
The train will arrive in approximately 5 minutes. Please stand by until arrival.
I guess the old man didn't want to babysit after all.
He said it was important that I face this on my own. So, unless you want me to break you, stay out of my way.
You two hang back, just in case. And let me handle the investigation.
In case of what?
Processing. Radar has picked up unidentified units. Caution is advised.
In case of that, 4, what's the status of the train?
The freight train is on schedule. It will pass through this point soon. Attention. The unidentified units in the mission area are 3 arsenals.
My, if it isn't the Rookie. Feels like we keep running into each other, kiddo.
We're here on Zen's orders. Our mission is to guard this freight train, which means you must be here to...
Relax. Destroying the train isn't our objective. We're just here to investigate whether it's transporting illicit materials.
Well, I hate to break it to you after you've come all this way, but your little investigation is unnecessary.
I see. So you know you're really guarding more than just a train, then?
Attention. The train is passing through the area. You may be...
I'll move alongside the train to scan the cargo. Heaven, you hold them off until the analysis of the scan is complete.
You mean I can break them?
If they won't back off, do what you must.
Yay! This is gonna be so much fun!
Beginning the mission. Let's go.
Time to bust out the party favors. If you'd rather not die, don't let the score get ready.
Her weapon is non-standard. No matches exist in my database. Caution is advised.
Charged up and ready to go. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now get away from that train.
Scan in progress. We're still a long way from Horizon's territory.
We passed through 20% of the mission area. Continue the mission while I analyze the scanned data. However, even if illicit materials are discovered, the Zen forces continue to express us. choice but to take them down.
I require more...
That is unfortunate.
Mission incomplete. The objectives of this mission can no longer be achieved. Mapping return sequence.
Time to bust out the
Okay, this time we've got to be more mindful of using the...
Her weapon is non-standard. No matches exist in my database. Caution is advised.
of using the
Charged
dash.
up and ready to go. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now get away from that train.
Also, what the frick is up with my reticle?
The train is dead. Miss. Big cops are punch, but you can't aim for the damn. No more warning shots, you hear me? Time to charge the next shot. What's the matter with this thing? What the? The barrel's warped. Overheated piece of trash. Fine. I'll just do this mine.
Cargo scan in progress. Still a long way from Horizon's territory.
We passed through 20% of the mission area. Continue the mission while I analyze the scanned data. However, even if illicit materials are discovered, the Exam's forces continue to distract us. The train may not execute the command to stop. If their interference persists, you'll have no choice but to take them down.
Don't! I'm gonna break you! This candy tastes like strawberries. Delicious.
Now that's more like it.
Cargo scan complete. We should be halfway toward Horizon's territory.
We've passed through 50% of the mission area. More time is required to complete the analysis. Interference from Zen's forces is ongoing. Continue the mission.
Analysis team found independence. This may come down to the wire.
We've passed through 75% of the mission area. Analysis of scanned data is nearly complete. Stop the enemy forces' interference.
Eject all damaged weapons. System restored. No good? I tried not to call too much attention to myself. Sorry. Princess withdrawing.
My brain's jacked up. It's not moving how I want. I hate to do this, but I can't afford to die here. Queen withdrawing. Time's running out for you. Just give up. I'll make it worth your while.
Investigations are up and this cargo is hot. Looks like that data we got was right on the money. 4. Ask Orbital to stop this train.
Sending request to Orbital. The target is no longer functional. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. We've passed through 90% of the...
Savior's gonna give me all kinds of praise for this!
That ought to light a fire under the Consortium's butts. Fun times. And it's only gonna get more fun from here. Time to head back. Orbital's investigation team can take over from here.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions.
Probably should have, said something acknowledging the fact that we're finally back. But I need to check and make sure that the mission actually completed, even though this message for being lit indicates that it is, since I checked it before. Can't be too safe though. Okay. So, that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and didn't get, too dizzy from the action. I do want to say, though, I am not happy with where the game is. Before, load times were consistent, they were fast. I was into the fight and out of the fight and back here in moments. Now, to be perfectly honest, I don't remember if... how do I put it? I don't know what's causing it, and I don't want to blame the recent update on it, or blame it on the recent update, but it seems to coincide with the update, and there's no way for me to roll it back to see if that is in fact the case, because I don't know if I ever could have played the co-op missions before without it crashing. I never tried them because I wasn't aware that the co-op missions, ran parallel with some of the free missions, in addition to offering harder versions of the bosses that I've already beaten, which is great because that means, better drops. But that aside, I don't have any idea how to fix this issue because I don't know. I'm not certain of where it stems from. So, I'm considering rolling back my graphics card, but I don't know if the problem was before that or after that. I don't know because I don't remember if I updated it as a result of the patch or the update that they release. I guess you could call it a patch, not necessarily an update, since it didn't add anything to the game itself. It was intended to fix the UE4 DXM crash that happens sometimes, almost certainly only with AMD drivers, which is one of the reasons I really need to get rid of. I need to switch to a computer that doesn't have AMD drivers, but that costs money, and I have none of that right now. So, well, this was a lot of needless rambling, so I'm going to put an end to it there. And with all that said, we will see you, and hopefully shorter loading times, next time.